For those owners of the 928, you will all have the same problem. This becomes brittle and breaks right at that end. I'm going to use a needle nose pliers to go down there and get it without breaking the entire thing off. So this wire runs through this plastic piece and it gets soldered right in here. Uh-oh, the entire thing broke off. There it is. So I'm going to try to fix this. If I can't fix it, I'll try to get a new one. So this is the pin that came off the end of that wire, the green wire. And it's typical like the other pins. It has an opening there, right in the top, and the wire goes into that, and you could then add some solder right at this hole right here. So to clean this up, we're going to have to heat this up to melt the solder so we could get that cleaned out. So I'm going to just put it in my little vice grip right here and apply some heat while I try to clean it. Okay, so our solder is ready. So I'm just going to apply heat. Just be patient. You have to apply the heat. When it gets really hot, this will start to melt, and we should be able to get this out. I don't know how well you could see that, but you can see that the solder is starting to melt. You see that? There we go. There's the wire coming out. The old wire. Here it is. It's nice and clean. So I've shaved this down, which is not the right way to do it, but right now I can't find another one like this. I'm gonna go ahead and buy one, but I think I have to get one from England somewhere. But this pin will be connected this way, and that hole right there is where we're going to put our solder. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get this to be held steady like this while I solder the two together. The first step is to tin the wire . It's welded pretty nicely. Still hot, but it's not coming off because we were able to get the weld in there nicely, and that was nicely done. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this a little bit and reconnect it and see what we get. So this end is coming from the oxygen sensor. You already plugged it in over here. And this, we're going to carefully plug it in here. I'm not going to push it by the wire. I'm going to simply get a pair of pliers and push it in. So that's my temporary fix until I could replace this. This part only goes in one way. And there's a number on each side. There's one here, and there's 1, 2. And it corresponds to this end. However, this part is not numbered, but it only goes in one way. So this little tab right here on the top would prevent it from going in incorrectly. If I try to put it in the opposite direction, that little tab on top would stop it from going in right there. So this only goes in one way, like so. Gotta make sure it clicks. And now they are together.